Have you ever thought about what makes a man highly desirable and respected by women? High-value men don't just attract women with good looks or impressive accomplishments. They also have qualities on the inside that make them beautiful and valuable. These qualities are often called women find them attractive and want to return to them over and over again because of the values they believe in. Stoicism says that important men usually don't let strong feelings take over. Instead, they know how to keep their minds in check. This is not only a sign of inner strength, but also of security and confidence. Today, let's talk about the 10 charismatic traits of a high-value man from the point of view of a Stoic. Once you understand these traits, you'll know how to become a man that women love and respect. You'll be attracted to all women and never have to worry about being overlooked or turned down again. Before we start, make sure you give this video a thumbs up to show your support. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get great tips on how to improve yourself and become the best version of yourself. Right now, stay on topic, and let's start with the first thing. He doesn't badly want her attention. To understand how this applies to relationships, picture two people. The first one texts a woman all the time, eager to know about her day and when they can meet again. The second one is about his own life and reaches out less often but more deeply. Who do you think is more likely to interest her? According to the Stoic view, it would be the second person who is not desperate for attention. Peace and independence are very important. A man with these traits doesn't need constant attention from a woman to feel good about himself. Instead, he knows his own worth and is confident in himself, knowing that a calm and steady presence is naturally beautiful. Women are usually attracted to men who are confident and independent. This is because these traits make a partner who can help build a safe and happy relationship. In the classic story of Penelope from ancient mythology, many suitors rushed to win her heart, but Odysseus, who was away dealing with his own problems, kept his cool and won her heart back. This story supports the Stoic idea that true attraction comes from emotional independence and self-confidence, not desperation or neediness. A high-value person knows that if a relationship with a woman doesn't work out, it's not because of anything wrong with him. He knows that compatibility is very important and that it's better to find someone with whom mutual respect and interest naturally align. A man's lack of need for a woman's attention isn't just a trick. It shows that he's stable and knows what he's worth. This makes him more attractive and leads to better, more genuine relationships. Getting together, focusing on growing as a person, and keeping a serene sense of self-confidence makes a man more likely to find a partner who values and connects with his true self. Secondly, he genuinely lifts her up. Genuinely lifting someone up is a profound way to show respect and appreciation, a habit that is very important in Stoic thought. Stoicism shows us how important it is to acknowledge and praise the good qualities and contributions of others in order to build mutual respect and stronger personal relationships. This is something that guys really get and use when they're with women. To make a woman feel good about herself, you can't just say nice things about her. You have to really appreciate her traits and contributions. This could mean praising her for her intelligence in solving a difficult problem at work, her kindness in handling a tough situation, or the unique perspective she brings to discussions. These kinds of compliments make her feel seen and valued for who she is, not just for her looks or what she can offer. For example, instead of saying things like, "You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen," say something like, "I really admire how you handled that situation with grace," or Your passion for your hobbies is truly inspiring. These kinds of comments show that you're interested in who she is and what she does, not just how she looks. A Stoic view on relationships stresses the importance of being real and having meaningful interactions. By giving thoughtful compliments, a man shows that he values the woman's inner qualities and strengths, which is in line with the Stoic belief in the importance of virtue and character. Also, how a man supports and uplifts a woman shows his own character and integrity. By recognizing her accomplishments and qualities, he not only boosts her self-esteem, but also builds a relationship based on mutual respect and admiration. This creates a positive feedback loop in the relationship where both partners feel encouraged and appreciated, which makes the bond stronger and more durable. A strong way to deepen a connection is to make a woman feel good about herself through sincere and specific affirmations. This fits with the Stoic ideal of living honestly and building relationships based on genuine appreciation and respect for each other's virtues. Third, he exudes confidence and self-assurance. Think about a normal social situation. You're at a party and see an interesting woman across the room. You're drawn to her, but don't want to introduce yourself. A man with high self-esteem and confidence in himself would approach her without worrying too much about being turned down. This confidence is not only beautiful, it is also a central idea in Stoic philosophy, which teaches how important it is to know oneself and stay calm no matter what is going on around you. Stoicism stresses how important it is to be self-aware and strong, which are traits that are especially appealing in social situations. A man who is sure of himself, knows his good qualities and bad qualities, and accepts them both without too much pride or shame, because he is neither boastful nor self-deprecating. He walks up to the woman, not because he thinks he needs to prove something, but because he wants to connect. For example, imagine a man seeing a woman at a party and remembering the Stoic principle that some things are within his control and others are not. His approach is within his control, but her response is not. With this mindset, he can approach her calmly and confidently, ready for any outcome. If she wants to talk, that's great. If not, he stays calm and moves on, knowing that rejection doesn't make him less valuable. Women are usually interested in guys with this level of confidence because it makes them think of a stable and safe partner, which are both important for a healthy relationship. A confident guy doesn't get his self-esteem from other people, he gets it from his own actions and beliefs. This makes not only a more attractive romantic partner, but also a stronger and more reliable person. Also, a person with quiet confidence is very attractive, because it's not just because they know he's hot, it's because they are deeply rooted in their values and beliefs. When a man shows confidence and security in his identity, as taught by Stoicism, it's not just about impressing others or avoiding rejection, it's about living in line with one's true nature. This authenticity and composure not only make him attractive to women, but also make his interactions and relationships better, allowing him to navigate life with grace and resilience. Number 4, he treats her as an equal, not as royalty. This may seem strange at first, but real respect in a relationship comes from treating each other as equals, not putting one person above the other. Stoic ideas stress how important it is to see everyone as basically good and worthy of respect without putting them above or below others. This theory fits in well with those ideas. A high-value man knows that putting a woman on a high and treating her like a queen can sabotage your relationship. Like men, women want to be respected and valued for their skills and abilities, not spoiled or overly praised. They want to be seen as strong people. Partners who can face life's challenges together with their partners have healthier and more supportive relationships. For example, if a man thinks that a woman needs constant help or can't handle certain tools because she's a woman, it's not only condescending, but also diminishes her role. Instead, recognizing her skills and treating her as a fully capable partner would create a healthier and more supportive relationship dynamic. In Stoic terms, everyone has reason and virtue, so a woman is just as capable of rational thought and action as a man. Treating her with the respect of an equal shows a deep knowledge of Stoic ideas, which say that virtue and wisdom are human traits, not gender traits. To be clear, treating a woman as an equal doesn't mean ignoring her or not caring about her. It means interacting with her as a full partner with her own thoughts, strengths and weaknesses, just as you would expect to be treated yourself. This kind of mutual respect is what many women want, not to be rescued or adored from afar, but to be genuinely and respectfully involved as an important part of a shared life. This is why a man of high value who treats a woman as an equal, instead of as a delicate queen or a damsel in distress, not only fits with Stoic values, but also helps to build a stronger, more real connection. Stoics believe that all rational beings are equal and that virtue is the key to any meaningful connection. This approach fits with those ideas. 5. He engages with her deeply by truly listening. In Stoic philosophy, the art of listening is seen not only as a social skill, but also as a moral imperative. Truly listening is more than just hearing words. It also means understanding, empathizing, and responding thoughtfully. Stoics believe that this kind of deep engagement with others leads to greater wisdom and deeper human connections. When a guy really listens to a woman, he doesn't just take in what she says. He also picks up on her feelings, thoughts, and hidden messages. This kind of listening shows that he cares about her as a person as well as a speaker. It means giving her the time and space she needs to say what she wants to say without being interrupted or judged. When women look for a partner, they often want someone who not only hears them, but also knows and values them. Imagine that a couple is talking about their plans for the future. If the man listens with stoicism, he won't just nod along with what the woman says. He'll ask her deep questions and think about how she feels and what she wants. This method not only makes her feel valued and understood, but it also helps build trust and mutual respect, which are two very important parts of any long-term relationship. Good communication is more than just sharing information. It's about getting to know someone better. By listening carefully and thoughtfully, the man shows that he is interested in his partner's thoughts and feelings, and isn't just thinking about himself. He would make a good companion, because this trait shows that he can understand and wants a connection that goes beyond surface-level interaction. According to the Stoics, listening with your heart and ears means being present and paying attention so the other person feels truly seen and heard. This kind of deep, empathetic listening can turn conversations into meaningful exchanges that strengthen the bonds between people, making a man not just a listener, but a cherished confidant. By following the Stoic principles of attentive and thoughtful listening, a man not only improves his personal virtues, but also becomes more attractive and valued as a partner. This level of engagement shows that he isn't just listening, he's really interested in understanding and appreciating his partner's point of view on the world. This strengthens their relationship and makes their shared life more enjoyable. Passion and zest for life are two things that make a person interesting. Stoicism, which pushes people to live fully and enjoy life's experiences, values these qualities a lot. This fits well with the idea of having a sense of adventure. This Stoic principle says that a man should not only interact with the world around him, but also encourage those around him to do the same. Women are especially drawn to men who are passionate about their goals, whether they are professional, personal, or hobbies. Attempts at passion like this are key. It suggests a life full of purpose and excitement, which is very appealing. It's not just about seeking thrills, it's about a deep engagement with life, a desire to explore, learn, and grow. Men who are passionate about this are seen as lively and active, and they naturally attract others who want to share these enriching experiences. For example, think about a man who plans a date that isn't just dinner and a movie, but also hiking to a scenic overlook or exploring a new city with his date. These aren't just fun. They create memories and show that he values sharing meaningful moments over doing the usual, often passive things. Being open to new experiences shows that he is living a full life, which is in line with the Stoic ideal of active participation in the world. This adventurous spirit also shows that he doesn't fear the unknown, which is a sign of deeper emotional and psychological depth. A Stoic adventurer uses these experiences not only for fun, but also as chances to grow and learn, embracing both the highs and lows of life with equal poise. This balance is appealing because it shows that he isn't just looking for adrenaline, but is really open to the whole range of life's experiences. There is a lot of energy in a relationship when the man has a real sense of adventure and a deep-seated passion for life. He invites his partner on a journey that isn't just about seeking excitement, but also about discovering the world and oneself within it. This makes him not only attractive, but also a great companion for anyone who values deep growth and the joy of living actively and with purpose. By taking a Stoic approach to adventure and desire, this man shows that his enthusiasm for life isn't a passing whim, but a long-term, meaningful pursuit. His passion isn't just for adventure, but also for living by his principles, which makes him an inspiring and desirable partner. Number 7. He wants a serious connection and doesn't want to be dishonest. It's impossible to say enough about how important it is to be honest. This concept comes from the Stoic philosophy, which says that people should communicate clearly and honestly and act in a way that is in line with their true nature and beliefs. Stoicism tells us that honesty is both a moral choice and an important part of any meaningful human connection. A high-value man then chooses to be honest, not only because it's the right thing to do, but also because it's the smart thing to do. Women, like everyone else, are naturally drawn to people who are honest about their intentions and actions. They like a partner who doesn't play games or use complicated strategies, preferring instead to talk things out straight. This clarity and directness make it possible to build trust and respect, which are two very important things for any successful relationship. When one partner keeps the other guessing about their feelings or intentions, it can lead to confusion, frustration, and resentment, which are not healthy for a relationship. On the other hand, when a man is consistently honest and reliable, it not only builds trust, but also creates a safe space where both partners feel valued and understood. Furthermore, honesty in a relationship shows that a person respects themselves and their partner, and is not just interested in superficial interactions, but is genuinely seeking a connection. For example, if a disagreement comes up, an honest man will talk about it openly instead of trying to hide his discontent or manipulate the situation. This approach not only resolves potential conflicts more effectively, but also strengthens the relationship by reinforcing mutual respect and understanding, which is in line with Stoic teachings. Being honest and dependable doesn't mean sticking to the truth no matter what. It means being true to your values and communicating them in a thoughtful way. A man who can find the balance between being honest and being sensitive is likely to attract a high-quality woman who values authenticity and depth in a relationship. If you want to find and keep a relationship with a woman of substance, you must be honest and dependable. Being honest, staying true to your word, and communicating openly are all qualities that will not only help you find a good partner, but also build a relationship that is both fulfilling and long-lasting. This is in line with the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with nature and virtue. Number 8 is that he knows how to make her laugh, a way of thinking that values strength and inner peace. I know that laughter might not seem important at first, but Stoics also see joy and harmony as important parts of a well-lived life. A man with high values, especially when it comes to relationships, knows how important laughter is in making and keeping a joyful and harmonious connection. Not only does laughter make us feel better physically, but it also releases endorphins, which are natural chemicals that make us feel good and improve our happiness. People can bond deeply through laughter, which softens the edges and bridges gaps between them. Laughter also lowers stress and tension, making the environment lighter and more forgiving, which is perfect for building relationships. Feel lucky to find a man who has patient qualities. Getting a woman to laugh isn't just about being funny. It's also about showing that you have spirit and a positive outlook on life. His ability to make someone laugh shows that he is confident, not too attached to the seriousness of life, and can face the world with a balanced view. Women are especially interested in men with this trait because it means they can handle the challenges of life with a positive attitude and strong will. When couples go through hard times together, their ability to laugh it off often brings them closer together. These shared laughter moments create memories and build a foundation of mutual joy and respect. It's not just the laughter that echoes during the good times, it's also the smiles that shine through the bad ones. A high-value man also uses humor to connect with and engage with women. He knows that humor is a way of seeing the world that can make life's challenges easier to handle and its joys even more delightful. By including laughter in his relationships, he not only shows that he can enjoy life, but he also invites his partner to share in this joyful view. From a Stoic point of view, a man who appreciates and cultivates laughter knows that it is more than just the best medicine. It is a key part of long-lasting relationships and a happy life, reflecting the core Stoic values of harmony, resilience, and joyful engagement with the world around him. Self-control is important in Stoicism, and leadership by example teaches that being proactive and making decisions are important traits of a good person. These traits affect how someone is seen in relationships, especially by women who value confidence and assertiveness in a partner. When a man takes the lead in a situation, it's not about dominating. This kind of leadership is attractive because it shows competence, confidence, and the ability to handle responsibilities, qualities that provide security and stability in a relationship. For example, if a couple is planning a vacation, a man who takes the initiative might research destinations, suggest activities that they both enjoy, and handle the logistics. This isn't about taking control away from his partner, but rather about making sure they have an adventure they can both enjoy. It shows that he's involved, willing to contribute, and excited about spending time with her. This proactive approach is deeply in line with Stoic principles. Stoicism doesn't encourage people to be passive. Instead, it tells them to follow their own good sense and never give up on what they think is right. This is also true in relationships. A Stoic-inspired leader in a relationship will not only make choices based on their own wants, but will also think about the needs and wants of both partners. Being willing to take risks is another part of this trait. If a man isn't afraid to try something new, change careers, or move to a new city, he shows a strength of character that is both attractive and reassuring to a partner. He shows that he isn't stuck in the status quo and is instead dynamic and adaptable, which is important for navigating life's uncertainties together. By basically taking the lead and making things happen, the calm virtues of courage are shown by a man. He is brave by taking risks, smart by making well-informed decisions, and fair by thinking about how his actions will affect his partner. This well-balanced way of leading makes him not only a desirable partner, but also a reliable and respected one. By showing these qualities, he not only builds a strong and supportive relationship, but also earns his partner's admiration and respect, deepening their connection and making them both happy. Number 10. Keeping your independence and calm is a key Stoic principle that applies to all situations, including relationships. He doesn't worry about losing her. This Stoic trait is especially important when thinking about the dynamics of attraction and commitment in a relationship. A man who follows Stoic principles is not motivated by fear of losing. Instead, he keeps a calm, sure of himself attitude that makes other people want to be around him. Too much fear of losing a partner can make someone clingy and manipulative, which can push the partner away, which is the exact thing that person wants to avoid. Stoicism teaches that detachment is important, but not in the sense of not caring. Detachment is important because it helps you stay true to yourself and keep your cool even when you might lose something. This grounded method says that self-respect and confidence are naturally attractive traits. Think about a man who likes his hobbies, keeps up with his friends, and works toward his goals, whether or not he is in a relationship. His life is rich and fulfilling on its own, and his happiness does not depend solely on his partner. This independence can make him more attractive because it shows he is not looking for someone to complete him, but rather to complement his already full life. Moreover, a man who isn't afraid to occasionally say no or to have plans of his own presents a challenge in a positive sense. He isn't playing games or being deliberately elusive. Rather, he's genuinely engaged in a vibrant, active life. Women often find this attractive because it contrasts with a demeanor of desperation or dependency. It signals a partner who values himself and respects his own needs, which in turn teaches others to respect him too. A Stoic perspective would also suggest that fearing the loss of a relationship is an attachment that must be examined and managed. By cultivating a sense of self-sufficiency and recognizing that all external things, including relationships, are ultimately outside one's complete control, a man can approach his relationships with a calm assurance that is both appealing and stabilizing. In sum, a man who is not afraid of losing a woman not only adheres to Stoic ideals, but also creates a healthier, more dynamic relationship. His equanimity and independence help build relationships based on mutual respect and genuine affection instead of neediness or fear. Strength and balance are what eventually bring people together and keep them there. That's all for today's talk about the 10 attractive traits of a high-value man from the point of view of a Stoic. We've talked about the traits that not only make you stand out, but also deeply connect with others, especially when it comes to how you build and keep relationships. Remember that these traits aren't just about instant attraction. They're about building respect and admiration that lasts. If you're just starting out on this journey, keep in mind that developing these traits takes time and hard work. Focus on the traits that you think will most help your relationship and personal growth dynamics. Getting better is a process, and every step you take is a step toward becoming the man you want to be. If you like these ideas and want to use them in your own life, please leave a comment below. You can also say, "I'm a high-value man," to show that you're committed to personal growth. Your comments and interactions are what keep these discussions going, lively and meaningful. Before you leave, make sure to like this video if you found it helpful and subscribe to the channel for more content that will help you improve yourself with confidence. Also, don't forget to share this video with someone else who could use these Stoic insights. Spread the word about how to become a high-value person who attracts happiness and success in life. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to watch the movie on the screen right now for more helpful tips. Until next time, stay confident and determined as you work to be the best version of yourself.